Hi guys, this is Nancy Mitchell, a love guru, your guide to better relationships. And this entire series is going to be about mental laws, okay? I told you that we're going to be doing a lot of series on psychology, just getting into depths of what we do, why we do what we do, and how we think and how we, see other people. Now, for mental laws for the entire week, I'm going to be touching on a few. Okay, there is so many mental laws that's out there. I say, I don't know, 50, 60. It's just crazy the amount of mental laws that's out there. And I'm going to touch on a few of them that is really important to our life, and really we can start really working on some of these mental laws and making sure that they're not going against us. Okay, so let me just start by saying that we are all different people. Okay, we're all different. You can take my fingerprints with somebody else, like millions, trillions of people. It's just that we are all different people. There's something about each and every one of us that is so different. But on the flip side of that, we are the same. And how I mean by that, we're the same when it comes on to our thinking, when it comes on to our thoughts. We're going to be the same at what we do and how we do it. And we're going to either succeed or we're going to fail. Either we believe it or not. So let me give you a quick example. Say you have you have gravity, okay? Say you know nothing about gravity. You're totally dumb to it. You are like, I don't know what gravity is. I don't care to know what it is. I don't know what it means. I just go up on top of a building and you jump off. What happens? Splash. You are dead. So whether you know yes or no what gravity is or what it means, it doesn't matter. It works against you because you don't know it. But if you jump off a building, you're gonna die. So that's how it is, like the same how we are made up, the same, and how the mental laws normally is going to be across the board. Whether you're male, female, woman, child, it doesn't matter. It goes across the board. Whatever we do with these mental laws are going to be the same with everybody. Okay, so the first one I'm going to be touching on today is going to be law of control. Do you control your mind, or does life control you? What do you think? Start looking in your life and seeing if there is something that you can pinpoint that, hey, I'm in control of my life, or I am not in control of my life, or you don't even know. It's kind of crazy, but let me go ahead and touch on a few of the stuff that you can see with your loved ones, your friends, your family, and see if they're going through, negative, thoughts or negative things that's going through their life right now that could associate with this specific law, which is law of control. Okay, so one of the things that you can look for in yourself or your friends and family is going to be feeling powerless over life circumstances. If you're living your life right now and you totally feel like you're totally powerless, life is just happening, it's just circumstances just comes up and that's how your day-to-day, life goes, then you are not in control of your life. Simple. Okay, you're not in control, and you need to start doing things to get yourself in control of your life, making sure that you're controlling your life. Your life is not controlling you. Okay, number two, I always have a way with my fingers. I say two, I put up three. So number two is going to be letting outside people dictate your emotion. Let them dictate your emotions is you not having control over your life. So, and even sometimes, people say little things to me sometimes, and I look at them and I'm like, really? You think you sleep better at night by saying something like that? You think? And no matter how much you work, sometimes you have to remind yourself that, oops, they're not going to control my feelings. They're not going to control my mood. They're not going to control or interrupt my happiness that I have. So don't allow people to dictate how you feel and what your emotion's supposed to be. Okay. Number three is going to be, me and my fingers. Number three is going to be struggling with consistency in actions. So, if you're going about your day to day and you are like inconsistent with a lot of stuff that's going on in your life, guys, you are not in control of your life. Okay, you see your loved ones, your family, your friends, and you see that there's no control. This is what is happening. They do not have control over their life, and they're going to need assistance. They're going to need help to pull them through. Okay, number 4 is going to be success feel like it's luck, not a choice. So whatever you get, whatever happened in your life and you succeed at it, and it is not something that you planned, then it's by luck, it's by accident. And at the end of the day, that is really still pointing to you that you are not in control, because things happen and you don't have any plan, you don't have any direction, and you are not making that plan to make sure that this is it that you want for your life. So there's no control with that. So guys, those are some of the things that you can look at yourself. You can look at your loved ones, your family, your friends, and see if this is something that they're doing through their life. Okay, now some of the solutions for these things that is going on in your life is going to be, number 1, shift from your external to internal locus of control. Locus of control is pretty much that graph where you can see, from one direction to the next, and you have this control chart, and you're either on the left side or you're on the right side. You're on the negative side or the positive side. So you need to start tapping in to that control that you have within your mind and start using that control. Okay, and that's going to be internal to your external to your internal locus of control. Number 2 is going to be, remember that your thoughts equal your feelings, and your feelings equal your actions, and your action equals your success. So let me just go back over that again. Okay, kind of mix up myself as well. So how should I say, the formula to your mind, to your thinking, the formula to your mind and how you think is pretty much going to be, you're going to make sure your thoughts, right, whatever you're thinking, your thoughts is going to always equal to or determine how you feel. So again, your thoughts equal to your feelings, and how you feel. Your feelings determine how your actions are going to come into play, and then your actions determine your success. So that's a formula. That's how our thoughts are actually coming from what we're thinking, from what we're feeling, from what, our actions, and what, if we succeed or fail. This is the formula for what happened with our thoughts. So it's very important that you know it, you make sure that you live by it, and you follow the formula to making sure that you are successful in life, okay, with all your relationships. So number 3 solution is going to be, focus on what you think about, your values, not your opinions. So whatever you might be thinking, don't stress about things that comes into your mind and it's just a thought. I can't do this is not going to happen, this that. You need to start thinking about, what is it that you want to do in life? What is your purpose? What is it that you want to succeed at? And then you start thinking about that, and take away of the negative opinions that you may have in your mind, which do you no good at all. Okay. And number 4 is going to be, take ownership. Very important. Take ownership. Control your thoughts, control your life. So once you control your thoughts, once you have 110% control over your thoughts, you are going to now control your life. So that's going to bring you back to the law of control. Are you controlling your life, or you're not controlling your life? So start looking at stuff that you're doing right now through your life, things that are happening, if there's a plan, not plan, just making sure that everything in your life you are controlling, okay, 100%. So there you have it, guys. That's all I have for day 1. I don't remember if I did say day 1. I don't think I did. But this is day 1 of all your mental health and mental laws that you have that's going to help your mental health in psychology. Okay, so tomorrow, but what happens if you don't take control? So tomorrow I'm going to tell you what happens, and this will show what 80% of people are going through right now. 80% of people out there in the world is living by this next law, that I'm going to talk about tomorrow. So that, guys, there you have it. Okay, we're talking about mental laws. We're talking about, you know, getting your mind right, making sure that you are good. You're going to have a good relationship with yourself, with your family, and with your friends. There you have it, guys. My name is Nancy Mitchell. Oh, before I tell you everything else unlocked off, if you know anybody that this can help, please give it to them, share it with them. If you like my video, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. So anytime a video is dropped, you are going to be notified. There you have it. Now I'll say, my name is Nancy Mitchell from Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Peace. I'm out.